Wrestling always did have more than one royal family. From Mattel's WWE Elite Wrestlemania 2023 line, this is the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. And I've always loved Dusty. I've loved him ever since I was a kid. He was one of my mom's favorite wrestlers going back to when she was young. So growing up, I just always liked the American Dream. And this particular look is when he was feuding with the Macho King at WrestleMania 6, where it was him with Sweet Sapphire going against Macho King and Queen Sherry. Not a great match, unfortunately, but, it was a fun match that proved that Vince McMahon could do whatever he wanted to try to make everyone laugh at Dusty Rhodes. At the end of the day, he was still the man with the power, still the man of the hour, still too sweet to be sour, still too good to boo, and Vince had to realize he couldn't do anything to poison the gold dust that was Dusty. But trust me, there's even more reasons to love Dusty than just the fact that Vince couldn't sink this ship. Do you like pay-per-views, the idea of WrestleMania? Well, WrestleMania was a response to Starrcade, which Dusty started. How about the fact that the War Games, one of the greatest match types to ever exist, was Dusty's creation? How about the fact that Dusty is one of the single greatest babyfaces of all time, one of the greatest NWA World Heavyweight Champions of all time, to me, the greatest foil to Ric Flair, the fact that he's one of the best promos of all time, the fact that the Hard Times promo has left such a cultural mark point that even politicians reference it, even without really knowing where it got started. It starts with Dusty. Even that name, Dusty Rhodes, the son of a plumber. It's cornball, but it works so well. And I'm sorry that I'm gushing, because I know I am, but I've just really have been wanting a good Dusty for a long time. Taking a closer look, and that's not a head sculpt I necessarily would have been my first choice for Dusty, but I do like it a lot. It gives a lot of emotion to the figure, makes him stand out from the crowd. I would like a more vanilla Dusty at some point, but we don't get that many Dustys, so I'm just happy that this looks really good. Also, they did remember his birthmark. It's a little bit more out there than it is in real life. It's harder to notice on the real guy, but at least they tried. Other than that, the proportions are all perfect. The articulation's great. And you got quite a few accessories with this guy. So of course you got the two grippy hands as well as his shirt, but you also got the two closed fists and the two pointer hands, which I always love a pointer hand on a wrestler. No actual weapons or anything, but I don't think you need them, especially because you get the torso for Mean Gene Okerlund in this wave. Dusty is one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots, and hopefully Cody will be able to win that belt this WrestleMania.